Hello all. Today we are diving into the world of C programming, starting with its most fundamental concept called tokens. Think of tokens as the basic building blocks of any C program. Just like words form sentences in English, tokens form the instructions in C. Let's break it down. In C, a token is the smallest individual unit of a program that the compiler can understand. For example, if I write a simple C program, every element here, like hash include, int, main, opening brackets, 10, and plus is a token. Even a semicolon is a token. Now these tokens are categorized into 6 types, which we will explore one by one. Firstly, we have keywords. Keywords are reserved words in C with predefined meanings. You can't use them as variable names or identifiers. For instance, in our program, int is a keyword used to declare integers and return is a keyword that tells the function to exit and return a value. Some other examples of keywords are float, character, if, else, and while. There are 32 keywords in C and each one has a specific role. Next up, we have identifiers. These are the names you give to a variable, function, or an array. For example, in our program, main, a, b, and sum all are identifiers. They help you name and reference the data in your program. An identifier must adhere to certain rules, which are as follows. It must start with a letter or an underscore. It can be followed by letters, digits, or underscores, but it cannot be a keyword. Also, an identifier cannot start with a number. Here, one number is invalid because identifiers cannot begin with a digit or a number. Now let's talk about constants. Constants are fixed values that do not change during the execution of a program. In our example, the numbers 10 and 20 are constants. You can also have string constants, which are sequences of characters enclosed in double quotes like hello world. Well, strings are specific type of constants. For example, in our program, the text sum equal to %d inside the printf function is a string constant. Strings are always enclosed in double quotes and are widely used in functions like printf or scanf. Next, we have operators. These are symbols which are used to perform operations on variables and values. For example, in our program, the equal to sign is an operator, which is what we call as an assignment operator, and plus is an arithmetic operator. Operators help you manipulate data and perform comparisons or calculations. Finally, we have some special symbols. These symbols include opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket, semicolon, hash, and parentheses. Each have a specific purpose. For example, the opening and closing curly brackets define a block of code, whereas the round brackets enclose function parameters and the semicolon marks the end of a statement. Now let us revisit our program. Here's how the tokens are categorized. Hash include and int are keywords. Main, a, b, and sum are identifiers. 10 and 20 are constants. Plus and equal to are operators. Whereas the opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket, semicolons, and the round brackets are special symbols. Well, every part of this program is a token, working together to form a meaningful C program. To summarize, tokens in C are categorized into 6 types: keywords, identifiers, constants, strings, operators, and special symbols. And that's a wrap. Tokens are the foundation of every C program. Mastering them is the first step towards becoming a proficient programmer. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Happy coding!